Ashley, guess what I heard?
What?
A typhoon went through the cemetery this morning.
That's horrible.
I know, hundreds had died.
Oh my God, that's horrible. Are we on air? Oh, hey, I'm Ashley, and this is my co-host Quadacia. We have a little bit of news we think you should know. Some things like the school store Tinley Park is planning to make, the organizations to help students better prepare for the real world, the excellent outreach program for freshmen and sophomores, and the money they save by allowing our spectacular art students to show off their creativity.
The science teachers are planning to build a trail for the science students. It is also time to begin signing up to be against drugs and violence with Snowball. We also want you to seek for seekers, and while you seeking, see if you can see Tinley Zoo and the clean energy we use to keep the animals safe and save money.
Speaking of Tinley Park Zoo, Tinley Park has recently built its students a new library. The school has decided to take it a step further. For the first time ever, Tinley Park will make a school store. It will sell everything from Titan's cups to Titan Mom t-shirts. The school has received a grant in order to fund the store. The teacher in charge is Ms. Munoz. She is ready and prepared to start building. She is currently waiting for the definite yes from the board, but still hopes to have the store open by second semester. Well, that FCCLA club will be a great club if you want to learn how to.
Maybe possibly having connection period specials where we feature, a product here or there that we could sell to eat. Mainly what we're focusing on is Titan apparel, school supplies.
You are most definitely right on that. Actually, FCCLA does a great job at bettering students for the real world. FCCLA stands for Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America. It offers members an opportunity to expand their leadership potential and develop skills for life. FCCLA has both a club and a class. It is hosted by our culinary arts teacher, Ms. Comet. This is a great program for students to take advantage of, and so is the Freshman and Sophomore Learning Center, but not too sure you have a choice on whether or not you want to be there.
You really don't, but it always sounds nice when you think you have a choice. The Freshman and Sophomore Learning Center is a class that takes the place of a study hall. It allows underclassmen an opportunity to catch up on missed work or work they just don't quite understand. It keeps them updated on just about everything they need to know as far as school. The women in charge of these classes, Mrs. Leonard and Mrs. Anton, like to call it a safe haven for students. The board began this program 2 years ago for freshmen. After they saw how well it worked, they offered it for sophomore classes this year. I believe that
Sophomore Learning Center is designed to be an extension of that. So we've given them a foundation in the Freshman Learning Center.
Oh no. They just haven't reached that level of creativity yet. Just kidding. But our art club does a great job at being creative. They are the go-to people when school needs to be decorated for special events such as homecoming, turnabout, and prom. This club provides its members with a variety of opportunities to develop their artistic skills. The art club is open to any interested student. It also saves the schools a lot of money, so they really don't need to hire the paid professionals.
Well, they will have to hire the paid professionals for this next task. Tinley Park wants to take a walk on the wild side. The Forest Reserve has given the school permission to set up a walkway for students. Science teachers have come together and plan to make a trail for science classes to look at wildlife up close and personal. They are not in any rush and in any idea to still planning process. Their fingers are crossed, but they can definitely make this happen. If this trail can be successfully made, let's hope that the students take proper.
I don't know if this is something else, but we want to start a trail into that forest preserve over there. Well, it's a hard thing to plan because it's a wetland, and it needs to stay a wetland. And how?
Well, I'm not too worried about that because they would need an adult supervision to even get in the trail. So we don't have to think about kids doing things like what one of our school administrators, Ms. Gleason, advises students not to do. Birmingham District 228, 4 schools have funded an organization known as Snowball. This club is for students to learn about why alcohol, drugs, and violence is not something you want to represent. One of Tinley Park staff members, Ms. Gleason, is a leader of the organization and strongly encouraged kids from all 4 schools to join the club. Applications will be available in her office.
In other news, Tinley Park has debuted their new library this year. The staff has made it outstanding for students to read and interact with each other. In order to make the library successful, they have moved around bookshelves, and coffee and hot chocolate will be served in the library. And now to make the library more to access easily, there are no passes required.
Well, speaking of interactives, Tinley Park language teacher Miss Bacteria wants to know how you celebrate your heritage, and she wants everyone else to know as well. Miss Bacteria is in charge of Seekers Club hosted on Tuesdays and Thursdays after school. This club allows for you to express yourself and show what you can do. A lot of money put into this club comes out of her own pocket. She also holds fundraisers in order for students to participate in a variety of extra activities. Stop by the Seekers room sometimes and show what you do best.
And while you're seeking for Seekers, seek for Tinley Park Zoo. Believe it or not, but our schools keep a selective arrangement of animals and insects. They are kept for entertainment and examination for lab work. The animals they keep are chickens, turtles, fish, snakes, and mice, and many others. They allow students to hatch and care for baby chicks, to teach about the circle of life. Our Tinley Park teachers pay for proper storage and food to maintain the animals. I discover new animals and insects every year. Is Tinley Park the home of the Titans or the home of the animals?
Well, if you are going to pay for animals, we need to save up a little money, and we can do that by saving energy. Does your school save energy? Thanks to our energy club, our school does a great job at saving energy. The club is hosted by our science teacher, Mr. Dorney. He has provided Tinley with several of his own solar panels. The club saves our school around $150 a month. They are committed to exploring alternative energy sources, and there are possible roles in our community. Good jobs to the students that dedicate their time to help our environment.
Well, that's all we have for this month.
Make sure you check us out online at www.bdtv228.net and like us on Facebook, searching Bremen District Television for Ashley and Quadacia.
Tinley Park BDTV News November edition. In this show, we will talk about the many activities around the school that students can do outside of their normal classwork. I'm Chris.
And I'm Angelo.
A few of the teachers at Tinley Park at the school, Mr. Dorney and Mr. Rice, who are sponsors of the Environmental Club this year, are doing a lot this year to improve their natural environment around the school, including making a path for students and doing other things to beautify the area around the school. If you want more information, just go to the activities page on the school website and then click Environmental Club. In other news, if you bought a yearbook this year, you can thank Miss Munoz and the yearbook staff for all their hard work in getting the pictures and putting all the pages together. They were at a lot of events, including homecoming and turnaround, and most, if not all, of the assemblies taking pictures. For that, we thank you all. When you walk into the IMC, you may notice on the wall by the fish tank there is a new design. For that, you can thank some of the students in the art club. It's coming along pretty fast and looks pretty nice. There are also other various creations by the art club around the school as well. If you want more information on any of the art, you can same thing. You go to the district website and then go to the Tinley page and click Activities and Art Club.
The Tinley Park High School Marching Band has celebrated the end of its summer band camp at the annual barbecue picnic for friends and family. They played songs such as Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. The Drama Club will be presenting their fall their play November 30th in the Odeon of Tinley Park High School.
Tinley Park High School is helping the community with Interact Club. It runs different things around the community, such as a clothing drive during the winter and around the holiday season. many other things. If you want more information, call the school or go to the activities page on the school website and click Interact Club.
The Art Club has recently set up Halloween decorations by the IMC. If you are looking for a chill, I suggest you go take a look.
This month, the Diversity Club at Tinley Park High School hosted the International Festival at the school. It is meant to expose the community to different cultures around the world. If you attended, you were able to sample some of the various foods from different countries, and you're also able to watch dances that came from various countries. For more information on different events, go to the school website and click Calendar. Well, that's all we have this month. Make sure you check out www.bdtv.net and like us on Facebook by searching Bremen District Television. For Angelo, I'm Chris. Happy Thanksgiving and eat a lot of turkey.
Gobble, gobble.
Lynch One Kenobi, years ago you taught me in the communication arts of technology. Now I need your help again for the sake of the District 228 students. The dark side of boring classes is beginning to take over. Now I need your help, Lynchy One Kenobi. You're our only hope.
Lynch One Kenobi, what are we going to do?
We'll do what I trained you to do. Fight the dark side of boring classes. But first we'll need a montage of your training.
In communications, arts, and technology, we use the latest in digital cameras. You also get your very own Mac computer. You get your own headset, laptop, and microphone. You get to work in the state-of-the-art television studio.
What is thy bidding, my master?
Afraid to be on camera? Well, in the control room, you can be behind the scenes.
Skywalker, stop explaining how great communication arts and technology is and prepare to be bored to death by my traditional classroom lightsaber.
But Vader, the class is worth 2 high school credits and 3 college credits.
What about homework, tests, and quizzes?
There aren't any because you learn by creating your own projects.
Nonsense, this can't be true.
It is. Students who take communication arts and technology can create public service announcements, commercials, news stories, music videos, movie trailers, and much more.
I see the force is strong with you, but learning should be in a classroom with books and handouts.
No, you're wrong. It should be learning by doing, like in communication arts and technology. You even learn how to create your own music.
Music?
I'm Princess Leia. If you don't take this class, then I will slay ya. I got Jedis all around me. I'm the princess of the galaxy, that's why they crown me. This class is the best, better than the rest. If you ever get bored, you got the hair on this man's chest. What? We got Darth Vader over here, who everybody fears. Next to me, the one and only savior. His name's Luke, doing the light side of favor, bringing his enemies nothing but failure. Then there's a dark side, no need to run and hide, cause he's already dead. That's why they gave me the mic to come at his head. Well, that's all folks, it's time to go. And don't forget to take TV Pro.
Communication arts and technology, your videos get shown on 3 TV shows, Facebook, YouTube, and bdtv228.net.
No! You fought well, young Skywalker, and made great points to sign up for communication arts and technology, but there's one thing you don't know.
TV Pro is your daddy.
What is thy bidding, my master?
Hello, and welcome to the Tinley Parks Bremen District Television Athletics Edition. I'm Rocio.
And I'm Fatima.
We must admit Tinley Park's fall sports overall were successful. So whether you're playing with the football, soccer ball, swimming in water, aiming a golf ball, running on the track, or hitting that volleyball, Tinley Park sports had a great season. Let's get started with girls swimming.
Girls swimming, coached by Thomas Kearney, finished a season record 8-2. Some of the individual accomplishments included Hannah Egan breaking the swim team record in the 500 and Hannah Schultz' amazing start in the 500 freestyle at the Andrew Invite. Senior captain Sarah Galipsy quoted, "The more time you spend in the pool, the more time you have to savor the moment." All swimmers take this to heart and try their hardest at every meet.
In other news, the golf coach Michael Barcina led this year's Titan boys golf team to success. The golf boys finished off the season 8-5 and 4-2 on the SS Blue Conference schedule, thanks to James Kelly, a senior who led the team in statistical categories, Andrew Hall, sophomore, that qualified for sectionals. One of the most memorable moments was finishing 2-1 in the first annual District Cup, beating Hillcrest and Bremen. This year, Coach Montgomery has high hopes and dreams for the rest of the year. During the fall season, the Titan cheerleaders only have been cheering from the sidelines for a great football team. But Coach Montgomery is most excited about competition season, which starts in December. In the year 2011, they took third place in conference and sectionals. Coach hopes that they will improve this year in order to make it to the first and second day of state. This will be the seniors Leslie Hernandez and Kelly Davidson's last year with the Titans. Both girls have been on.
Your fall season is coming to an end, but what are your thoughts on the winter season?
Competitions, for sure.
What are your expectations?
My expectations is to make it to state, and then when we make it to state is to get to top 10, which you make to the second day, and when you're in top 10, you could possibly place top 3.
While we are on the subject, PAMs coached by Lori O'Shea are just starting to begin their season. The team has performed at all the home football games as well as the Spirit Week Assembly. The team is preparing for its first competition this month.
The girls cross country had a successful season. Angelina Lefenma and Jenna Korev made it to the state runners. The girls had won district quad.
The girls tennis team coached by Greg Postweiler finished its season record 9-12. The varsity team finished third in conference. Haley Wilcox took second and Jordan Collins took third, both individually. Anna Bailey and Elizabeth Granado took third place as a double team. From the court to the field, the boys football team coached by Coach Johnson had a memorable season. They had great games and great scores. The teamwork had the entire team the team was outstanding and they had a great season, and Tinley can't wait for next year's season as well.
The boys soccer team has made it to one of the most successful years in history. Coach Mr. Boniface says that they have made it to regionals and are still continuing on with their success. The boys broke many records this year, which means they will always be remembered from this year forward. Good job, Titans. The volleyball team, coached by Lee Rosinski, had a very successful year. The record currently is 13-20 and 6-7 in conference. The girls finished fourth in both TPHS Invitational and the NITOT Invitational. The players Molly Brennan, Katie Kopecki, and Sam Alberto were all tournament at the TPHS Invitational. As for Lindsay Lennon, she was on the all-tournament team at Oregon Invitational. The girls have regionals coming up. They are seeded fourth and favored to win the regional, which would be the first school in history. So good luck, Lady Titans, and let's beat the school record.
Well, that's all we have this month, and make sure you check us out online at www.bdtv.net and like us on Facebook by searching Bremen District Television. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the holidays from myself and Rocio. See ya.